Otteko vaan? Kokemus puuttuu. Liitin kokemattominta veteraanikiekkoa. Veteraanikiekkoa. Let's mennä. Kiekko jäähän tippuu, vastustajat laitetaan nippuun. Ei tultu tänne häviämään, tyhjin käsin joutuu vastustajat lähtemään. Viivalta tillikka lauata maalin eestä rystyä ylähylle. Ajetaan päälle ja taklataan kiviä takku tai lennät pihalle. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Taklataan sut paskaks ja päässä soi tuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Kiekko äkkiin ja vihu suuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Taklataan sut paskaks ja päässä soi tuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Kiekko äkkiin ja vihu suuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu. Jää on kylmä ja niin on mäkin. Sun veri kiehu pää käy kun kellon käki. Kevät syö heikot, mun menkö lomalle. Vastustajan ilta päätty terapeutin sohvalle. Taas kauden kokenempi ollaan. Te mut ootte vitun lampaita. Ei tarvi kauaa miettiä. Kuka tästä selviää eteenpäin? Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Taklataan sut paskaks ja päässä soi tuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Kiekko häkkiin ja vihu suuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Taklataan sut paskaks ja päässä soi tuttuu. Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu. Kiekko häkkiin ja vihu suuttuu. Summeri soittaa, paetkaa. Ette halua jäädä jalkoihin, me pidetään ääntä vaetkaa. Teidän huudot ei kiinnosta, me tultiin tänne voittamaan. Voit olla yöhön rypämään, pysykää meistä kaukana. Ette halu tulla meidän tielle. Kirus putsaa! Meidän sauna ilta! Kokemus puuttuu! Kokemus puuttuu! Kokemus puuttuu! Päässä soi tuttuu! Viut suuttuu! Kokemus, 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 kokemus puuttuu! Meikä voi kokemus, kokemus puuttuu! Meiltä voi puuttua kokemus, muttei hyvä meininki. Kokemus puuttuu! Kokemus puuttuu! Kokemus puuttuu! Ootteko valmiina? Kokemus puuttuu. Lite kokemattominta. Veteraanikiekkoa. Let's mennä. Kiekkojahan tippuu, vastustajat laitetaan nippuun.
positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Scooped up along the wall by Antonin. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Papas is all skills. You know that back in the day he's been working on it collectively and it shows in his game. But right here he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
And he slides it quickly to Tan. Sends a pass over. Tampier's got a hold of it along the wall. Hillis plays the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, and Ted Bell save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready to goal call there. But that is his desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Takes it across the blue line. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Hammers it from the point. Big stop. Slides the puck down low. A chance for the one-timer. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Espo's taking possession in their own end. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And clearing the temp was a big success on that play. Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Espo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Antonin. Tan's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. Sends it over to Karjalainen. And he dodges the poke check there. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Big play inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Antonin. Moves it to Karjalainen. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame. Still looking for our first goal. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Dishes it off. The Raiders play it along the wing. From the point, they take control of it. And that's off target as it hits a body. And the puck clears the zone. And they send it right back to him. Fires it on net. Steps in with the block. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Receives the pass. Easily turned aside by Ramage. Kokemus got the puck along the wall. And it goes off a stick. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. Kokemus got it from behind the net. Feeds it down low. Kokemus moves the puck to the corner. Tampier's gained possession. Espo's got the puck. Slides the puck to Hillis. Shakes off the coverage. Levels him against the wall. Passes it over. Espo's looking to break out of their own end. Antonin's got it in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Pappas. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Picks up the puck. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. And he takes the pass. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. play gets underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Tempero's in a scoreless game, and they're lucky that they are, James. I mean, they turned over the puck way too many times. If they continue that, they'll get burned eventually.
Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Off the draw, they take possession. And he coughs it up with a pass. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Espo's ready to go on the attack. Good stand-up hit on the play. Here's a short pass to Antonin. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Tampier's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. And we got a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Kokemus got a hold of the puck. Moves by the kick. He scores!
Kokemus puuttuu, kokemus puuttuu, taklataan sut paska.
They gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Moves it quickly over to Karjalainen. Grabs it in his own end. And he's knocked off the puck there. Knocked away. Pappas in the corner now. Takes the pass. To the front. And he goes back to regroup. And he was ready for that one. Kokemus grabbed a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Karjalainen. Here we go, one-man rush. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And now he moves it quickly to Pappas. And that's picked up by Karjalainen. Quick pass to Tan. Quick feed to Hillis. Handles the pass. And there's the save. And that misses. Great reach by Pappas. Tampier's got a hold of it against the wall. Sneaks by the poke check. Sidesteps the check. Pad save with ease. Slides the puck to Antonin. And it's a quick pass to Tan. Looks to get the puck over to Hillis. Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Past the midway mark in this period. Espo's ahead 1-0. Tampier's got possession here in their own end. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Oh, what a hit on the play, and he's on his own bench there, Cheryl.
Well, the only good thing is he's not on the opponent's bench, right? He'd be getting a face wash if he was over there, but instead he's on his teammate's bench, and you know what? They're going to pick him up.
There's the whistle. We got an offside.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, you're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The one-timer!
Well, don't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what we do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Kaboom! Oh, what a hit on the ice. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Boom! poke that one away. Moves the puck. Quick pass to Pappas. Feeds it on over to Karjalainen. And the middle frame almost done. And the puck leaves the zone. Kokemus ready to go on the attack. Drives to the sweet spot. Great read with the stick. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Pappas. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. They're ready to drop the puck. Here we go. We're in the final frame here in this one, and it is still up for grabs. Moves it to Pappas. Esper's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Pappas. Back to the blue line. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Grabbed along the board by Pappas. Picks up the puck in his own end. And that's picked off. Pappas setting up against the wall. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Slides it across. Takes the feed. Here's the shot. Denied by the defender. Handles it again. Slides it on over to Antonin. The Raiders have it now. Handles it along the blue line. Tees it up from the point. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And he takes the feed. The Raiders play it along the boards. Comes up with the stop. Big time stop there.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Pappas plays it against the boards. Here's a shot. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play.
Well, that one has to feel good, James. I mean, he's had multiple looks from the one-time position throughout the course of this game, and the last one drops. You can see that frustration just leave his body with his body language, but he really connected on that one. I mean, it was right in his wheelhouse. He got all of it.
Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed. Kokemus got the puck in their own end. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Puck scooped up by Pappas. Third period.
A great spot to be in. You have the lead at the end of the third period. You got to find a way to hold it, though. You don't want to play too conservative. The reason why you got the goal is you were aggressive and on your toes.
And he gives it over to Pappas.
been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Puck grab by Karjalainen. Tries to get it over to Antonin. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it quickly over to Pappas. The Raiders will play it against the wall. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, look out against the wall.
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall. Hillis always shows good instincts and great hands in the offensive zone. He broke the tie earlier, and now he's looking to attack the net again.
Here's an on-man rush. Great poke check on the reach. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck over to Pappas. And he turned that one aside. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Espo's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Tampier's going to start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tees him up! And that's blocked from someone in front. Approaching the final minute of regulation. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Gets it right back. Throws it down low now. Moves it along the wall. Along the wall. Carrying it. Looking. Just like that, we are all here in the third.
Well, it's a new game, isn't it, James? And listen, we got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff here. Making sure that they kept their team focused when they were in the hole. And look at them now. They're right back in it.
Puck picked up by Pappas. And that's a smart heads-up play by Ramage. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Sends it down low. Thomas standing, hit into the wall. I think he tried to turn him into drywall on that play. They've got some momentum here. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Tampier's got it in their own zone. Offside the call. We're going to face off coming up. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And off the face-off, they take possession. Poked away at center ice. This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. taken by Antonin. Gaining steam here on the attack. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Tempier's looking to break out. Nice zone entry from the middle. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And he takes the dish. Puts it on net. Glove save. Can stick handling in his own zone. And they manage to clear it. And a great heads-up defensive play here. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win that neutral zone draw. Quick feed to Hillis. The Raiders have it against the wall. Slides it quickly to Pappas. Big time collision, and look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this, to send a message, send you right over the boards into the laps of your teammates. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Raiders are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, as you head into overtime, you know that you're tired, you're vulnerable, and a penalty is taken. The coach is just yelling at the official there, saying, how can you call that at this time of the game?
Tempier's got the puck in the defensive end. Tan's got it behind his own net. Moves the puck to Karjalainen. Heads to the back of the net. Tempier's got the puck short-handed. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck slid down the ice. Quick pass to Karjalainen. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Tempier's got it in their own zone. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Moves it to Antonin. Espo's power play fails to capitalize in OT.
Power plays don't execute all the time, James, but in overtime, that huge opportunity to finish it off is missed. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Handles the puck. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Antonin's got it along the wing. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. On the half wall. Oh, and it's picked up by D. Oh, he's out of on the play. Skating with it. Takes it to the corner. Carrying it, moving, looking. There's the collision. And it's picked up by the defense. Skated out of the zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here's a short pass to Karjalainen. Great defensive effort with the stick. He got all of that one. Cuts into the paint. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Sends the pass over. Pass across to Karjalainen. Moves it quickly over to Pappas. Poked away in the defensive end. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. For the win! And he comes up with a huge save!
A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
The official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Tan's got the puck now in his own end. Dished on over to Hillis. Feeds it over! Broken up with a stick. Nice save from point-blank range.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. He tips it, tries to win it, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place
there's sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Pappas has it in the defensive end. Moves into the slot. Stopped with ease. Pappas moves it ahead. Great stick work with the steal. Tempier's moving it along the wing. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Gets it back. Here's a pass down low. Takes possession. Sacrifices the body. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock runs down. Well, there's the buzzer, but fear not. We've got another overtime frame coming at you right after this here on EA Sports. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. Sudden death overtime continues here. The next goal, the winner. Dishes it off. Tempier's moving it up the ice. Sends a pass over. Espoon's got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Now over to Antonin. A little back and forth. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Kokemus got the puck behind the net. Receives the pass. Moves the puck behind the net. From a sharp angle, here's a shot. And a strong effort on that play. Tempier's moving it into the offensive end. Skates in behind the cage. Nice feed from the boards. Tries to tuck it in. Works it across to Antonin. Quick shot. And now it's stopped. Tries to get the puck over to Pappas. Looks to pass it to Karyalainen. Slides it diagonally to Tan. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Absolutely love this hit here, James. I mean, you played 60 minutes. You're in overtime. The juice, the adrenaline is flowing through your body. And these timely hits are everything in terms of momentum as you try and finish it off.
Quick feed to Pappas. Loses the coverage there. Esper's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Karyalainen. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Return pass. Now a quick pass to Pappas. Great reach with the poke check. Grabs the puck. Right up the gut. Here they go. Kokemus looking to break out of their own end. Directs it on over to Pappas. Feeds the puck across to Tan. And he takes the pass. And now it's grabbed by Pappas. Easily turned aside with a pass save. Antonin's got it against the boards. Looking to end it. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Across the point. From a tough angle. Denied cleared by the goaltender. Along the half wall with the puck. Tries to feed it across. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Moves the puck over to 10. Esper's got it in their own zone. Takes the pass. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a chance. That's blocked by Ramage.
Titleist is doing a great job of having an impact in this game, and any goaltending coach will tell you the timeliness of your save is critical. Well, he's had to come up with some huge ones throughout this game, and he's done it, and he's done it large so far for his group.
Takes control of the puck. Kometa's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to 10. Handles the pass. Antonen's got the puck. Hillis explores his options in the corner. And he totally whiffs on that one. Into the attacking area from the left side. Tipped away. A nice pad save by the goaltender. Moves the puck. Antonen's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Pappas. Comes up with the steal. Up along the wing. Esper's got it in the neutral zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Hillis. Back to the point it goes. Antonen's looking at it. Here's a chance! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop!
Ramage has found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The centerman glide into position. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a chance behind the net. And that skips out of the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Karjalainen. Feeds the puck to Pappas. Good use of the body on the play. And he takes the feed. He's desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. Play whistle, dead penalty coming up. His actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
And the coach...
both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. Opening face-off just moments away. And here we go. The game's underway. Takes a shot. Runs it off the crossbar. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Pierce won the defensive zone draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Pierce got the puck against the boards. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Passes it over. Off the post.
Espo's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
Quick feed to Antonin. Passes on over to Pappas. Pierce grabbed a hold of the puck. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Feeds the puck to Tan. Takes the feed. Kokemus got a hold of the puck now. Directed over to Pappas. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
And he takes the feed. Gets in front of it for the block. Picked up along the boards by Pappas. Had a save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he scores!
Espo's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first, sort of halfway through the first period. And there has been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves around along the half wall. Dropped into the open ice. Tries to feed it over to Pappas. Solid body contact. Hillis looks around. Quick pass to Karjalainen. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Passes out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers. Pierce even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Moves the puck more to the middle. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Raiders are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Takes that pass back to the point. Moves it to Antonin. Slides the puck over. Here's the chance. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Cutting to the front of the net. And he opts to wait for more support. And that one's turned away. Kokemus got a hold of it against the wall. Passes the puck over to Karjalainen. Espo's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And a successful clearing attempt. Here's a chance in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Tim Pierce got it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Pappas. And that's intercepted by Carolina. And he takes the dish. And a stick break setup. And some textbook body contact there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes the feed at the point. On the wraparound. Tim Pierce got it behind the net. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Inside the final minute of the first here. The Raiders will play it in their own end. Handles the puck. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a shot. Close save. Somehow got a piece of it.
Douglas finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
Espo's won the draw. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Now, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Tampere is fortunate to be in a tie game here, James. I mean, they've coughed the puck up a ton and haven't managed the puck. They've got to limit those turnovers if they want to be successful.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up the scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly and since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Espo's scoring now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave prevention that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent. Antonins, oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Kokemus got it near the point. From the boards, he takes that pass. Slides it across. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing and you'll keep hitting.
Espo's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Sends the pass over. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes the puck at the point. Huge steal at his own end. Espo's got the puck along the boards. Quick possession along the wall. Pass out front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Taken along the wall by Antonin. Pierre's got a hold of the puck. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
On the attack along the boards. Fires it just wide. Grabbed along the board by Pappas. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Karjalainen's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Some great thievery in the open ice. Puts it on net. Denies the slapper. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Pappas has the puck against the half wall. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Whoever has a role in this PK unit knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Here's a short pass to Karjalainen. Pappas plays the puck. Takes the feed at the back end. Feeds it over. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Angles it over to Pappas. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Antonin. Slides it back to the blue line. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Dishes it off. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Pierre's looking to break out. The Raiders' penalty killers come up huge.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
He got all of that hit. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Sends a pass over. Here he is from the slot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Quick feed to Pappas. Pierre's got the puck in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Passes it over. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Shuts him down. Picked up along the wall by Karjalainen. Takes the pass. Gets the puck over to Pappas. Here's a feed and Pierre's got it now. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
fortunate to still be in this game. So in the third period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
Hillis has won the faceoff.
Puck possession right off the draw. James against a very tired group to just ice the puck leads to an opportunity.
Handles the pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Raiders bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, you're only down in the game by a little bit. You have to find a way to claw your way back in. And there's a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Slides the puck across to Hillis. And the puck outside of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup.
Antonen's really struggling out there right now. James really laboring to get off of the ice. Really wants to make sure he's defensively responsible, but he needs to get off.
Kokemus got the puck. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Raiders desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Kokemus has it along the boards. Quick pass to Antonen. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Karjalainen's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Hillis. Tampier's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Nice poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Kokemus. Gets it over to Antonen. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Puck scooped up by Kokemus. Picked up along the boards by Karjalainen. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Dishes it to Hillis. Here's a short pass to Karjalainen.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Kokemus going to play it from the corner. Taken along the wall by Antonen.
It's kind of an insurance mark. You know they're going to try and pull their tender late in the third. So now you got a little more breathing room in this one.
Pass to Karjalainen. From the neutral zone now. Quick pass across to Kokemus. Comes up with a stop. Strong defensive effort. Tampier's got the puck against the half wall. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Titleist's last save shows his incredible agility and his ability to move freely within his crease. I mean, he's got... push. He's got the positioning to be able to make that save.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Kokemus got it along the wall.
Antonen's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Tampier's gained possession. The Raiders are on the attack. Avoids the poke check. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Pappas setting up against the wall. Has this place is going bananas because that's a hot trick.
Sides that are coming down onto the ice here, James. I mean, that's really going to send a message to your opponent. This is going to sit out.
He's first been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
And a great save! And the defenders come up with the puck. They've got numbers here. To his teammate! Oh, he misfires on that. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Karjalainen stick handling in his own zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Thought he had enough room to sneak past the defender against the wall, but tied up there.
Yeah, he didn't have enough space to be able to push it by and get to it first, and a nice play by the defender.